Now, joining us to discuss the economic impact of the fuel price hike is an economist and public affairs analyst, Aliyu Elias. Hello, Aliyu. Thank you for joining us at this time.
Good afternoon. Thank you for this opportunity.
Aliyu, what are your thoughts on the current fuel price hike that has made transportation and daily living costs to skyrocket? Given that many Nigerians are already struggling financially.
It is actually making life difficult for Nigerians, as we could see on the streets. People cannot afford to move from one place to the other. And like we all agree that once there's a problem of transportation, it affects virtually all everything that someone could want to embark on. You see the price of goods since that yesterday has started changing as well. I think it's quite a wrong time to have this increment at this point in time.
All right, Aliyu, now, those who are most affected are, small businesses and local entrepreneurs. Now, how do you think that, this increase will affect their productivity and overall cost of goods and services? Because we have so many of them complaining about the cost of transportation already.
Businesses, cost of energy is always our challenges, and I can tell you, energy costs in Nigeria is not predictable anymore. You agree with me that even beyond the electricity tariff that we've seen that have skyrocketed, especially when you are in band A, feel more. You will also agree with me that the former cost of PMS, which is 617 by NNPC and about 700, 750 by other independent marketer, has been a problem to businesses. But now that it has been increased further to 895 for NNPC and other privates for over 1,000, it's becoming a serious challenge because most of our business depends on energy. For you to move from one place to the other, you need energy security. For you to also buy and sell things, it's not easy. You have to move from one place to the other. I can tell you now that most business people cannot even predict anymore now.
Mm. And now this whole issue started, with the removal of fuel subsidy, and so many people have called for the return of fuel subsidy, which we know might not even be happening anytime soon. What other measures or policies do you think the government can actually implement to help cushion the impact on the most vulnerable populations?
Has failed to implement all what they promises. You recall, even before President Muhammad Buhari put removal of fuel subsidy and front burner, he said there will be CNG buses, and CNG rather would take the place of PMS. But up to now, I can tell you, people that even are able to convert their CNG, they are also on queue trying to buy the CNG. I can only tell you that the cost of gas as well now, most people have converted their generator to maybe gas. You cannot, cost of gas also have actually increases. So it's a serious problem. So government is expected to make sure that our refineries are working because Dangote refinery cannot solve the Nigerian problem in terms of the cost of PMS. It has its own advantage. It will bring employment to Nigeria. It will help our forex in terms of forex and the availability of liquidity of forex. It will also help in employment. But the problem is that we shouldn't expect Dangote to reduce cost of PMS because Dangote is a businessman who wants to be in global market, and global market said about it's 1,100 1,117 for PMS, and Dangote is even waiting for NPC and federal government to push in the effect. So I think our refinery need to work, and there's need to give us availability of CNG.
All right, now, aside depending on the refinery and also the government, we have so many Nigerians who, can't even make it to work. Most of them actually walk halfway to work, or some even walk all the way. So there's so much going on as regards the fuel issue. What advice do you have for Nigerians on how they can navigate this period?
Well, for Nigerians, before we used to preach that please go for what you want, not what you need. But what we actually need, which is shelter, basic food, all this that we need that is very, very key, is even pretty difficult now. You agree with me that 70% of our income are going into food. So if it is going into food consumption and now transportation is adding the problem, school fees is there, rent is there, a lot, and other sundry things that you need to pay for. It's now becoming difficult to even solve the major important needs. So for me, for Nigerians, I think we need to just make sure that we manage as it is and we plan for future, because you know what, we don't know what will happen tomorrow again, because you will recall that this thing starts when when they remove the fuel subsidy, but it's not reducing, it's getting difficult the more. So Nigerians should brace up for more challenges.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Ali, for speaking to us on this.
Thank you for having me.